Back here at the home office for another weekly tip, and this week's topic is the sales and estimating workforce. I know Eric here is always praising his sales team for being his best and most favorite employees, and I really do appreciate the compliments, all the positive feedback that I get from Eric here. But in all seriousness, we want to talk about the sales and estimating workforce and the importance of them being productive for your company, as they're obviously a big driving source of your company's revenue. So important too, even though oftentimes it's the same role, important to distinguish the difference between the sales position and the estimating position. Obviously, your estimating position is going to be a little bit more knowledgeable on the arboriculture side, knowing which trees need what kind of service. And then the salesperson is often going to be very efficient with their relationship management piece and really translating that estimation piece over to the client who doesn't probably have a great knowledge on the tree side of things. So really important that you have somebody that has a good understanding of both. And with that said, we want to go over 5 reasons that you should really invest time in training your salespeople. The first piece to your sales training should entail the importance of customer loyalty. According to a recent study, 71% of people make their purchasing decisions based off of trust and credibility. We all know that everybody buys if they trust the salesperson, and that's who they're ultimately going to go with at the end of the day. So make sure your sales training focuses in on listening to the customer and then conveying how your services can really help the customer with their concerns. And that will ultimately help you build customer loyalty much faster. The second piece is going to be improving communication, making sure that your salespeople are well versed in communicating with the clients or customers and making sure that they're efficient in terms of response time and things along those lines, and also translating how and why you're doing the things you're doing at the job site. Thirdly, your sales crew is really your brand image. They should be a good representation of what your company culture is like, even when the clients are or are not there. So you want to make sure that your salespeople are really conveying your overall message of your company, really have a good understanding of your company's purpose, and then can translate that to their interactions with your clients. Fourth, overcoming objections. I know this is a big one that Eric and I have focused on. We get rejected all the time. It's part of sales in itself. So you have to make sure that your salespeople understand what kind of objections are going to come their way, and that when those objections do come, they have a good understanding of how exactly they can counter those objections or work around the concerns of the client. And lastly, but certainly not least, upselling. Upselling and cross-selling is a big one, particularly for the tree industry. When you guys are going out on job sites and you see, say you're called out for a simple removal or stump grinding or something like that, and you see a tree that has other issues, they had too much mulch on it, or it needs some sort of plant health care attention, you want to make sure that your salesperson is well versed enough in the tree care industry that they can cross-sell jobs while they're out on the job site, because really everywhere they go is a new sales opportunity. So you want to make sure that your sales crew has a good understanding of just the importance of upselling and cross-selling within your organization. So those are the 5 things that you really want to have your sales crew well versed in. And like I said before, a lot of the times I know it's the same person that's doing the estimating and the sales, but don't be afraid to break things out. If you have somebody who's got really strong knowledge on the arboriculture side, feel free to have them paired with somebody who really likes to be client facing and talk with the clients one-on-one and kind of combine their 2 skills together. It's not unheard of to do that, and it's really just a matter of using people wherever they are most efficient. So don't be afraid to combine the 2. Also, make sure that everyone has a good understanding that they are a representation of the company and its culture. It doesn't just have to be the sales crew, it doesn't just have to be the estimator if that's the same person, but also your tree crews, everybody that's involved with the company, everybody that's driving a company vehicle and so on is going to have an impact on the overall company culture and the way it's viewed from the outside. So make sure everyone has a good understanding of that at the very least. If you guys have any questions or need any help with resources for sales training, feel free to reach out to myself or Margaret, who wrote the article this week. They'll be doing some additional trainings through Streamside Green. Other than that, hope all is well with everyone. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and thanks for your time.